New York Giants at Arizona Cardinals. So is Arizona a lot better than expected?
I'd say a lot better than expected. Absolutely. Because we expected them to just be struggling to put up 6 points a game, right? I mean, it was we're literally make. It's kind of like, what do we expect from them? We expected nothing. And here we are. They look like a competitive team, like we said. And again, sample size,
A bad competitive team.
Yeah, exactly. A bad competitive team. Exactly. But they're staying in, They're staying in the game.
Yeah.
And then, it's like, I don't know, bro. But I think regardless, I think they're going to, this kind of feels like I've been saying, it's like, is it those early, those Texans vibes that one year that they won the first game, they were kind of, and then it's like the rails. It's like, are you staying afloat just long enough before things completely hit the fan? And also, just psychologically, it's very tough to hang in there these first 2 games and be like, yeah, we were so close, and we're supposed to suck, and then keep that same fire going week after week. Hey, it's going to be a testament to the coaching staff if they can. I'm definitely not saying it's impossible. It's just, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, and I might just keep saying this until I'm proven really wrong and they just straight up win a game, or they keep this going, which they could.
Yeah.
But I do think if I'm a betting man kind of perspective, it's like, I do bet it's probably soon enough. Like, maybe they're just going to completely fall off the rails and things are going to get really rough.
The Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but no matter what, they've shown me that they're a better team. Absolutely.
So here is why I don't think that'll happen. And this was the game I took the most notes on because they surprised me so much. We really might be underrating the coaching of the Arizona Cardinals. Like I said earlier about the Eagles, like maybe Gannon and Steichen were the horses behind that coaching staff. They've been competitive both games, and yes, it's been the Giants. Yes, it's been the Commanders. But the team plays hard, and it's a bunch of guys trying to prove themselves. Like, they're all fighting for spots in the NFL, if not just on the Cardinals.
I do have a few guys I want to give some shout-outs to on the Cardinals, though.
They only have a negative -5-point differential. Like, they have not been that bad. And you can see the culture shift already through 2 weeks. They need to learn how to close a close game, but you can't let your opponent come back and win. The young team will either learn from that or it's going to be a theme throughout the year. Their defense is graded top 12 for pass rush, and 3 sacks is impressive. Like, they had 6 last week, I think.
No, honestly, that's to your point.
They're tied for third most in the league for sacks.
No, perfect time to drop it in. Dude, one of the most underrated players in the league right now, Dennis Gardeck off the edge over there for the
Barbarian.
Cardinals. Dude, I'll say, I got to give a shout to Dennis Gardeck, man. Looking real good. Hey, that's some good young talent. You got to be excited about that if you're a Cardinals fan. And that's the thing, too, let me be clear. The Cardinals are showing, we thought they had no talent on the roster. We thought that, not none, but very minimal. They've shown, hey, look, man, we got some surprises. We got some hidden gems over here.
Well, also, I think people were just disregarding, so Josh Dobbs can use his legs, which really helps the offense. But, James Conner, not bad.
No, definitely
Hollywood Brown, not bad. Zach Ertz, sent to die in Arizona, not bad. Like, Michael Wilson will also be a good player. Like, their offense is not as bad, and they got Paris Johnson as their offense is...
Maybe Kyler's thinking about sneaking in. I was kidding. He's like, fuck it, I'm coming back.
Kyler could be. I think they're going to move on from him. But,
no, yeah.
But their offense is not like... It has a pulse. Defense, the New York defense is underperforming like hell. It is disgusting. They have new pieces, but it's got to be fixed. They should be getting. They had zero pressures on the Cardinals. They're not zero pressures, 0 sacks on the Cardinals. They looked lost in the first half. Props for coming back. Not a lot of teams can do that. Their skill players made plays in the clutch. And you could tell once they hit a certain point in the momentum that the Cards would not be able to stop them. But Saquon getting hurt could really, really hurt them. Daniel Jones kept the game alive with his legs. And Darren Waller made this comeback possible. He was such a crucial addition to this team. Shout out to the Giants for coming back, but you're on watch, my friends. The first 2 weeks have been abysmal. You're on watch, New York.
No, I'm just saying, you talk about, that was, oh man, No, they're not getting a pass. Everyone knows. I think
They were negative 60-point differential through the first.
And I know some Giants fans. I think they would agree. You know, some Giants homies. I think they would. You know, look. This is not an impressive win by any means. This is not what you wanted.
You
would
had
have
to win this
wanted
game.
to go in there and kick their ass, right? You would have wanted to go in there, put up at least a 10-point differential, not be struggling to go get the game winner.
Yeah.
But you win, and you know me, a win is a win, right? You got to ride this momentum, and maybe we just forget about the first 2 weeks. Maybe the Giants have a great rest of the year and we forget. But they're on fraud watch.
They're on fraud watch.
Dable is on fucking certainly on watch. I don't know what he's
They
on
gotta
watch for.
put a fucking
because
ankle
I still have
monitor
faith.
on him.
I still have faith in him. Like, I still think Dable's the guy. But like, Lord, I don't know what, man. I don't know what was going on these first couple weeks, man. But and last thing too, I got to give a shout out to Jalen Hyatt. You know, after struggling really hard, you know, not really hard, but you know, struggled a little preseason, struggled with some drops. That head top catch, you know, I think brought a lot of confidence back. Was a real nice snag, hard pro snag. You gotta love it. So, yeah.
Dable has
Daniel
an ankle
Jones-
monitor for fraud watch.
and last thing too, I keep saying last thing, but this is really last thing out of this game. You know, as much shit as I give Daniel Jones, you have to play like this if you're going to steal $40 million a year. You got to play like this. Hey, you know what? If he plays like this every week, he's the $40 million a year he's staying. It's all worth it. That's the thing. Is it going to be every week?
Probably
Tell
not.
me. We'll see.